Welcome back to Karis Investment, where investments are made simple. Guys, my name is Ken, entrepreneur, investor in the stock market. No, I hope you guys are watching this video. This is absolutely phenomenal for those of you guys that are looking in the stock market. This is about Bed Bath Beyond. Now, I made a video, I believe, last week, and I let you guys know, what do you think will the debt of the CFO, if the stock price will go lower or if the stock price will stay just around the same thing. So I will be jumping into the video excited to say what the outcome was. No, I'm not excited about the death of someone, obviously, but in terms of investment, let's keep it at that. Now, what do we think so far in terms of Bed Bath and Beyond? Now, we saw the drama, we saw the craziness, what happened in terms in the last few weeks, in terms of Ryan Cohen, in terms of the fraud investigation, in terms of the SEC warnings, in terms of the letters, in terms of a lot of different things. The company has been in steep debt. We have seen that they're looking for loan assistance. So many stuff that have been going on that signal to you that you should stay the hell away from this company. But what is going on is absolutely different. Now, if you're in the market trading, if you guys are thinking you want to make a quick short-term play, definitely that could have been a masterpiece for Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, let's take a look at the company. We'll run it down from top to bottom to make sure that you guys could see what has been going on. Now, take a look at my screen with courtesy of the Yahoo Finance. I'm using the charts for the year to date. Now, year to date, we have seen that Bed Bath & Beyond is down actually just around 36%. It's ironic, but year to date, the company in the last year is down around 36%. Now, if we look in the last 3 months, we have seen that the company is actually trading up 29%. Now, yes, we understand in the last month, the company went on a huge run and it came back down swinging. But even in the last 30 days, we're still down only 13%. Now, you would ask yourself, okay, so why is the big fuss? Yes, obviously, we saw a massive run when it breaks $30 per share. That was last, where is it, the 15, 17 of August. So last three weeks, we saw a huge run from $6 per share that crosses $28 per share. And then we saw it pulls back below $19 per share in the after hours. And then the next day, we saw it cross $30 per share again. So obviously, if we're looking at those numbers, if we take a look at my screen here, we can see this was back, let's see, what date was this? August 16. We have seen the stock price crosses over $28 per share. And then in the aftermarket, it closed off way below $20. But then the next day, we saw it breaks $30 per share. So this run in a 1 week span is crazy, and the stock price was really hyped up. And we saw that, hey, it's crashing. But in reality, if we look a day or a week prior, the stock price was in the $6 per share range. So if we look at until today, it's not really a big difference. If we look in the last 3 months, if we're just looking at Bed Bath & Beyond and say, in the last 3 months, how is the company performing? The company would be performing great, because we'd seen the company is up 28%, and the stock price, I would say, in that matter. But if we're looking at the overall picture, we understand the company is struggling to survive. There is a lot of fraud investigation. There's a lot of mismanagement in terms of the CFO has took his life allegedly. There is a ton of things that's going on. But if we look, say, last year, that was a different story. We can see the company was consistently over $20 per share, with the exception for the drop back in October, where it breaks $15 per share. But then we saw it came back up, breaks the same thing around $30 per share in March, and then it make a huge dive in the summer at below $5 before we saw the recovery on August 16 and August 17. So is this a company that you want to invest in? Be cautious, guys. There is too many red flags. There is a lot of things that could go wrong. Make sure if you're investing in this company at this time, is money that you can afford to just wait. Make sure it's not money that you need urgently to do anything important, because at any moment, this could go to $2 or $1 per share. It is possible. Now, do I think the company will completely go out of business? Well, what I think in reality is two different things, but there's a high chance that this company may surprise a lot of doubters and they may bounce back. Now, the only issue right now is, will the company file for bankruptcy? I do not know at this point. If you think you want to take the chance, the risk, absolutely, it's really up to you. In my opinion, I like to be on the edge. As I told you guys in the beginning, at $8 and $9 per share, we're able to go in. We're able to make that crucial run above $28 per share. But it's not promised that you will get the same result all the time. But Bed Bath Beyond is a company that could just give you that result in a day or two, and then crazy things could happen. So we're looking at right now at below $10 per share, still attractive. But if we look last week, we're seeing it below $7 per share. Scary for people that purchased in the teens. But then we saw a small bounce back that crosses over $10. But then we saw a pullback in the $9. So it is still trading somewhat like a stock that want to recover or want to redeem themselves. If you have the guts for it, then definitely it can be rewardful at the end of the day. But again, it is a risky investment. If you're a new investor, I would highly recommend that you do some research before you jump and start investing. But again, it's the stock market. Prices could go skyrocket and prices could go all the way down to the bottom. You just got to have it in your mind that says, if you're investing in this company, what is your outcome? Do you want to go long term, or do you want to go short term, or you just want to play until you see how it plays out, right? Me personally, at the first initial run, I was watching this stock when it dropped in the low $5 per share and $6 per share. I didn't jump on it as early as possible, but then in the $8-9 per share, we're able to take advantage, right? It works out great in that time, but now with all the drama and all the issues, investigations, the fraud allegations, the Ryan Cohen situation, do you want to go back in and risk your investment? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. Is it worth it to take such a big chance? Well, you could get a huge hit. You could blow your portfolio. It could happen, or you could make a great decision and you could actually supercharge your portfolio, make profit, put you in a position to get something else to continue to boost your portfolio. Those are things that happens on a day-to-day basis. If we take a look, for example, in AMD and Ape, similar situation. Everyone thought, okay, it was going to the end of the world. Then we start to see it starts to bounce back. So the stock market, it could bounce back as much as you're afraid to lose. It's the same thing. You could make a killer profit, but you got to be able to take that risk. I won't tell you that you need to take that risk. You have to make that decision. Make sure that you're doing your own research. And if you feel that, hey, this is a great opportunity, by all means, you could try your luck. But this is what it looks like right now. Year to date, the stock is down just around 38-40% in the last 3 months. If we take a look, we have seen the stock is actually up 28%. And if we look in the last 30 days, the stock price is actually down 13%. But again, if we start to take a look at the huge run, we have seen that massive pullback from $30 to $9 per share. So again, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you had shares in the company, if you're still holding those shares, if you don't have shares in the company, if you're planning to buy shares, or if you're just staying away, whatever the situation is, leave it in the comment and let's see what other people think about it. Again, as usual, guys, peace out.